Hello and welcome to ThinkShare. Well, sorry, today I'm going to be reflecting a little bit on. Today was the first day I ever did a Pride event. I went to the Boston Pride Parade, and I wanted to share some. I wanted to share some of those things with you. So here we go. Stop talking. Sorry. Yeah, I wanted to share some reflections with you. But first, hit you with the intro. So yeah, today I went to the Boston Pride Parade, and it was my first time doing it. I went with the GSA from our school, and one of the cool experiences I got to have was first off, I have glitter on my face. So I posted on Instagram earlier today. If anyone wants to follow it, it's Zach ThinkShare on Instagram. And at the very beginning, when everyone met at the T station, a couple towns outside of Boston to go take the commuter rail, and someone asked me, "Would you like glitter on your face?" And I said, "Do you want to put glitter on my face?" And she was like, "Hell yeah!" And then I said, "Well, go ahead." And she put glitter on my face. So I thought to myself, you know, I think the whole day for me was my internal experience, like going on in here, was about stepping outside my comfort zone, being okay with um, being this sort of, I mean, I've been sort of flamboyant in public, but uh, not necessarily being a teacher and a representative. Yes, queen. um, so that was an interesting experience for me. Um, Hi, Allison. Hi, Alex. Good to see you. Maya the Space Queen. Hello. Hello, Michaela. Leo Vlogs World. Welcome. Sleep Master. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Allison, sorry you can't see me. I'm assuming that was from before. I would assume you can see me now. Oh, hi. Hello. Hello, Abstract Possibilities. No vids, no hate. I love it. Hello, Ollie. Welcome all. So yeah, so glitter, that was the first part of the day. The next part of the day, so I documented a little bit of this tonight. So I said to everyone, I think I told you guys this the other night, is I really wanted to sort of dance around in Boston and follow two of the guys that I've been following recently, Jonah Riddle and Roy Purdy, and just like kind of hem it up, like do the Fortnite dances, do the floss, or I don't know what you call this thing, but whatever that is, I wanted to do that. I wanted to do the loser dance where the guy goes like this and kicks his legs out to either side. But yeah, I wanted to do all those things. So one of the thoughts that I think I've expressed this to you guys before is I'm always a little bit afraid of being egotistical. One of the interesting parts of having a YouTube channel sort of is that there are moments you realize that you're definitely going to be gaining from things, and you're not necessarily seeing whether it's going to benefit the people around you. So I was kind of up against that today because it's really not about me today. It's I realized that the day is much more an opportunity for people that identify as LGBTQIA plus to feel included, feel loved, feel totally um, comfortable with who they are, and whatever sexuality or gender or romantic preference they have, like for them to be totally open and honest with the world about that, and for them to have the opportunity to be like courageous enough to sort of share that by wearing what you want to wear. And um, if you're single, I guess, like meeting people that are similar in nature or looking for the same thing. And so that was, I want to thank all of the people that were on the other night. A bunch of you are here. It's the pride flag. I wore it all day. I think actually I never actually took it off. I took it off when I got home. And it was really, that there are these some moments where I felt like I needed to clarify to people that I was straight and that I was wearing this for some of my viewers that said that they couldn't make it to something. Alex, I know the Fortnite dances because they're easy to find on YouTube. They're so easy to find. And I've done a bunch of them before they existed on Fortnite, I think. but yeah, so I wore this today really with the intention of representing the people that couldn't make it, the the people that have, not, I'm just gonna keep wearing it for the heck of it, man. For the people that are living at home, maybe you don't have a good environment to come out with your parents, or the community that you live near, just doesn't support that. And so I wore this today to really represent and try to um, be proud for you, because you might not be in that environment. So I really hope that you felt it. I'm going to be coming out with a vlog soon where I took a bunch of little video clips. I'm going to put them together with some music. I'm also going to be making the dance video. I figured I was trying to come up with a good song. I decided on I'm going to do the Cardi B song. I like it. That like old like Hispanic song that's sort of remixed and trapped out. But it'll probably be around like a little less than 2 minutes. So I started editing that tonight, which I'm excited about. But I think the really surreal moment that I really want to share with you all was, yeah, Michaela, I did wear it. The really surreal moment I wanted to share was there was this moment. So I had sunglasses on most of the day. Part of it was to shade my eyes, but part of it, part of it was almost like I was hiding. I know some people. I feel like you can hide behind sunglasses because no one can necessarily see where your eyes are at all times unless you're really focused. So it's sort of like this opportunity to not be totally truthful with what's going on. And there was this moment when I decided to take my sunglasses off, and it was because I found myself actually tearing up. So the GSA that I was walking with, we had with this really big banner. It was like 8 feet wide, I think 4 feet tall. Me and one of the other teachers there were holding it, and as I was walking through, I kept feeling a little bit like an imposter, and mostly because I'm straight. Like I don't identify with the LGBTQIA plus community. I identify as straight, and I know that I'm an ally, and I know that an ally counts as being part of that. Um, but there's so many people on the streets like cheering and just saying "woo" like happy Pride, and blowing whistles that they got from the TD Bank North walk by. Um, and I just felt like I don't want you to cheer for me. I want you to cheer for all the people that are standing behind me, that are dealing with their own mini battles in the smaller community, that don't get to have this presence every day. They don't get to have all this love and all this acceptance in front of them every day. And I felt that, at some point I was tearing up because I can't, it's hard to find good words for it, but it was like I realized that it kind of didn't matter that I wasn't necessarily part of the community. Like even if I was straight, I realized that it didn't matter, because this was representing a bunch of you, and the pink that I was wearing is sort of, I'll say, my more flamboyant or feminine side. Joss Queen. Um, and the flowery hat, like I just love the colors of this hat, and the glitter is just like me being kind of outgoing. And as much as at some point someone said like be as gay as you can today, and it wasn't that I was trying to be gay, it was that I wanted to let loose whatever the hell I wanted to do. Like I wanted to wear pink. Like I enjoy wearing pink. I feel like I kind of look good in it. I really like wearing this hat, but all these things are kind of flamboyant. Like I don't know. I kind of, even if it wasn't for some people, I kind of wanted to just rock the flag as a cape, because how else are you supposed to wear a flag? You don't wear it as a tube top. Like you wear it as a cape. That's just how you would wear it. And I think I teared up at that moment because I realized that it didn't matter that I was straight, and they were celebrating more than just the people that are gay, the people that are lesbians or bi or trans or etc., intersex or asexual or questioning or queer, like not even just representing those people, but it was really representation and a celebration of who we are, I think, as people, as humans, as loving beings that have our own expression of all the things that we love in our life. And it was just like all the cheering there was just total acceptance. It had nothing to do with, sorry, my friend Zach was watching the live stream the other night, and I told him that I was going live. So, so he can have a heads up if he wanted to jump on because he doesn't know how to comment. But I just all of a sudden I realized that it was okay for like the crowd to be cheering for me as well, and it, they were just so accepting and loving. There were so many high fives, and like there were a bunch of people told me I look cute, and it didn't matter that I was straight. And where is it in the world that we can walk around in a parade and be accepted for exactly who we are, and even if we're not like specifically a part of that community, they still accept us. Like that was what I felt today, and it was so palpable, it was so real. um Someone said, like, what would it be like if we could walk into school every day like this? And it's such a true statement. Like, I think that's what we strive for. I think that's why I have a pride flag in my classroom, is because I want people to walk in every day and feel accepted for exactly who they are and who they aren't. I don't like there was so little judgment today. Like as I was walking through, I found myself being like just a normal human being. Like I was sort of judging people I was walking through. Like that's kind of normal human thing to do. And it just started melting away. I just started loving like everybody I was walking by. Like, there were little kids on scooters like cutting us off. And there were these moments where like there would be a person with like some cute dogs walking by, and there would be these like initial like snap emotions that would pop up, like, oh, you're stealing the show from the students that we're with. And then it just all started melting away, and I was just so like outrageously happy to be there, and to be able to receive all of that um really unbelievable unconditional love from these people. And I just want to thank all of the Pride community, all of the people that showed up today. I don't know how many people there were, but maybe like a half million. Like it was really an unbelievable environment, and I'm so glad that I got to participate in it. And I don't know that I don't think I knew the students that I came with quite well enough to really enjoy the experience with them. And I think part of that was also I didn't step outside my comfort zone enough and really try to get to know them. But I think it was also that I saw all of them really having fun interacting with each other. And I didn't want to, I felt like I didn't want to ruin that. And I know that I also had, like, I wanted to create a vlog today. I wanted to create a dance video today. I really wanted to try to take it all in. And I also wanted to try to get to know the faculty and one of the parents that came with us. And I think I did that, but I'm just so thankful that I got this opportunity today. And I'm glad a bunch of the people in the chat really got me to wear this, because there was like, I really had that feeling of being an imposter for quite a bit. Like days leading up to it, like I was, even yesterday on the live stream, like I asked a bunch of teachers about it. Like I was really concerned that and like even like some of the people in the GSA, like I was concerned they were going to know I was straight, and then I was wearing this, and that was going to be bad, that I was like wearing it just, and like not belonging. And I felt really like horrible about it. Like I started thinking to myself, like, am I just like wearing this like so that I can be like a giant sore red thumb like sticking out, like so I can get a bunch of attention? Because one of the things I kind of know about myself sometimes is that I feel like I am attention hungry sometimes, and that scares me. I've become a lot more self-aware of that in the past couple years. So I'm always a little bit afraid that like attention seeking part of me is running me versus me running it, because I think there's a lot of different parts of us that we can recognize. And when I took the Landmark Forum, they call it sort of like a strong suit. Like I'm always like I feel like I'm always trying to grab people's attention, and I think as long as I know it's like, whoa, hey Zach, looks like you're trying to grab some attention there. As long as I'm aware of it, I feel much more comfortable doing it versus when I'm unconscious of it. I think that's like the dangerous part of it. So yeah, I think I've got my message across, and I've been like here and there, like noticing some of your comments, but let me just kind of go back through them again. um, Yas, hit us with that self-realization moment. That was everything, Yas Queen. It's awesome. Everything represented something. You had a meaning behind each of it. Thank you, Brandon. Yes, I always rock around with flag capes. Thank you, Blaze Scissor. The pink is everything. Iconic. He went. He went with his school's GSA school. Yeah, you truly love to be paired. Thank you, Dev Connolly, and thank you for all that arrowed above. It's not bad to show support in a world where queer couples just whoa, where'd it just go? In a world where queer couples just lost a huge Supreme Court case, we're glad to see an ally. There's some people in the thank you for that, Michaela. There are some people in the LGBTQ plus community who do get angry about straight allies, but you definitely deserve to be at Pride. Thank you, Blaze Scissor. Exactly one. Honestly, how I feel all the time. Sometimes I feel like I'm just gay for the attention, or trans for the attention, or that I'm depressed for attention. So I get what you mean when you say how you feel. Thank you. Oh yeah, that's one of the things I love about this channel is I get the opportunity to sort of share those internal thoughts and take responsibility for them. And I mean, if I weren't doing this on video, I used to spend a lot of time writing things down in my journal. And I think when I'm able to talk it out, I actually get it out much better. But these are the type of things that I put in my journal. So I hope that you guys are enjoying me kind of sort through all my feelings and emotions, and watch me kind of grow through it. And I hope it's valuable to you all, because it sounds like all you kind of saw that themselves. So I hope you guys see that too. None of my teachers have anything in their classes to support. Well, Mina, we're gonna have to change that. We're gonna have to. I don't know if you saw the other video that I posted on this channel about recommendations I have for getting those types of things in your classroom, but I'll have to come up with a second one after I've gotten some feedback on what people have done and whether it's worked or not. I don't get the people that get angry over straight allies, like they're just supporting the LGBT plus. I think I think that people probably get angry over allies for the same reason that I think it's because an ally is sometimes just that, an ally, and it's like as it might not feel like it, for lack of a better term, it might not feel like they're kind of fighting in the trenches every day, sort of like a lot of people in the LGBTQIA plus community. You know, every day people are facing judgments from those things, and I think people probably wouldn't like straight allies because they don't know the same struggles that the LGBTQIA plus community is dealing with. So because they're not feeling those pains, they feel like they can't stand up for them. That would be my guess as to why straight allies are probably not as accepted by some people, just because they're not going through the same struggle. They're not going through the same BS. I really wanted to go to Pride Parade, but I couldn't. Well, Rhiannon, one of my goals was to represent people that couldn't go today and really try to experience it for them. And that's why I'm live streaming tonight, and I have a vlog tomorrow, and I'll have kind of a fun dancing video so you can feel like you're a part of it. Same for you, Maya. The only people not welcome at Pride are cops. Actually, I would say there are some cops that are welcome at Pride because they're the type that are going to help like crazy stuff not happen. I thought it was really cool. I actually didn't see any trolly hatery people. Like I didn't see any people shaking Bibles up, and cops were actually probably would stop people from doing things like that. So um, I might disagree with you on that one. I would say the West something Baptist Church would definitely not be welcome. Almost there, but like it's like a diary. Yeah, it is a bit like a diary. We're your digital journal, yas. Okay, gotta go watch it. Oh, have fun watching UFC outs. It's because some allies pick and choose what they support, or they just like to use it as a tag, like some politicians, or then deny some struggles. Yeah, I totally agree with what you're saying. Yeah, because there's definitely politicians out there. I mean, there are moments when I have to check myself before I'm about to post a video. I ask myself, like, am I posting this because I care about it and I want to share it with people, or am I posting it because I know it'll get views and I don't want to Logan Paul it? And it's very possible I've been guilty of it, but I think at the same time, the past couple of days, I've known it's been such a super relevant like thing, and because of all the attention you guys gave me through those other videos, I wanted to address the audience, and so I think that's why I okayed it with myself, even though it might have felt a little bit clickbaity to continue talking about these things. I think it was an irrelevant enough subject that people would have questions and people would really appreciate that I was talking about it. So at the same time, it probably was similarly being used as a tag, but it also had a good aspect to it. Yeah, I agree with Zach. I think straight or cis allies piss off some people because they envy the allies that can go home at night and not wake up and face the hate later. Yeah. Westboro Baptist Church, that's what it was. I want to see her react to a song like Crayons by Cupcake. So I will say this, I do want to go hang out with my wife soon. So I'm not gonna go on for too much longer, but Maya, I'm gonna write that down so I don't forget it, because I will happily do that. Where's my pen? I feel like I've heard of that. Called Crayons by Cupcake. I think Cupcake, someone showed me to her. I think she's like she's African American and lesbian, I think. People make mistakes. Hi, Zach. Hey Jessica, good to see you. I don't want to Logan Paul it. I think I found my senior quote. You should make a reaction to the Westboro Church. They have music? Oh dear. Westboro Church music. That'll be interesting. Agree. Yeah, whatever. Yes, please. Catch you later. All right. Yeah. It's not PG, but it's a great ally. Another song called LGBT. All right. I'll have to check those things out. All right. Well, thank you all for watching tonight. I hope I brought you some value tonight. Thank you for going live tonight. Bad night and help me calm down. You're totally welcome, Ollie. There are moments when I really want to let my emotions out enough. Like, I don't know if you guys noticed, I got kind of teary-eyed there. So I think it was a good night that I was able to let that out. I still haven't figured it out, but maybe a half decade ago or so, I hadn't been able to cry the same way. It was like I promised myself something and it's become self-conscious or something. So I have a hard time crying sometimes, and I'm glad that came out tonight. I'm glad you guys got to see it. So Uh, Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this and or you think someone else would gain from it, or you'd like to share it with someone, go ahead and do it. If you disliked this, give it a dislike. If you liked it, give it a like. If you want more, hit the subscribe button. If you think someone else would enjoy it, invite them to subscribe as well. Thank you for watching. Stay weird, humans. Yay! And yas.